Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another cash out video. I came to Atlanta, Georgia to cash out. It's a one-day event. This is actually the end of the event. I hope you guys enjoy. You guys will see all the negotiations, cash outs. I bought over 100 pairs of shoes and I spent over $20,000. You guys are gonna see all the negotiations and see how I handle a booth. There's definitely stuff to be learned here. I hope you guys enjoy. What are you selling for?
Like 140.
140?
The highest I got today was 120. So.
Okay. No box, extra laces, kind of hurts. Let me check what they go for on GOAT real quick. 6.5 Y? Yeah, what do you do, 120?
You'll take 120?
Yeah, I'll do 120, got cash. All right, yeah, so appreciate it, man, thank you.
They're
10.5.
10.50, right.
All good. Yeah, I'm actually wearing the Dunks 10.5.
Word.
Or, yeah, you said how much?
Lowest is probably 650.
What do you do, 6?
Probably 650.
6 would be my most.
All right, I'll probably hold on for now.
All good. If you change your mind, I'll be here. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you. Brand new, used.
BNDS.
BNDS. Those are worn.
Yeah.
They have a price in mind on these?
Like 160.
They're a little dirty. Is that like your best price?
Huh?
Is that like your best price?
Somewhere around there.
You do like 120? Yeah.
You like 140?
I couldn't. 120. I'd have to go and clean them up too, you know. They only go for like $200 brand new. I'd have to like get out the sock lint as well.
I'll do it. And then just go from there. I'll do it.
You do it? All right. You wanted me to check these out first and I get you paid?
Sure.
All right. Size 12. Do you have a price in mind?
My lowest would be, what's your offer?
Honestly, just because like they're worn and there's some yellowing and stuff, I'd probably be at like 70 on these.
Can you do 85?
I don't have 5s, and 70 would be my most, especially with a damaged box too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70. I could do 70 though.
I'll do it.
All right, cool.
I need a bone.
All right, 120 for you, boss man.
Appreciate it.
And you got 2 for 50, and that would be 70 for you. All right. Hey, if you guys have anything else, yeah, of course. If you guys have anything else, bring it by. How's it going, man? Good.
What you looking for?
What's up?
What kind of shoes are you looking for?
Just like the newer releases, like Yeezys, retros and stuff.
Okay.
Really anything like Air Maxes, you know, general releases and stuff.
Okay, so not these?
Yeah. Are they all yours?
Both.
Both of y'all's? All right. Do you have any prices in mind for these? Or you just want to go one by one?
200.
200. Size 5. I think we might be a little too far apart because StockX is at 150. I'm just paying payout for like brand new stuff, so I'd be at like 115 on these.
Okay.
You do it?
I'll pay.
All good, all good. Any price in mind?
250, but the lowest I can do is 200.
Just without a box, I think I might be a little low. I don't think I could do 200. What do you do like? 120? No.
Too far.
All good. I couldn't do that without a box. Are the rest brand new? I don't think we'll be able to get a deal on these. You know, kind of far apart.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Still worth a try.
Yeah, it's all good. You have a price on the Flints?
220.
220. Size 8. Yeah, I'm at 150 on these. I'm just going highest bid and then payout, and I'm just rounding up or down if it's over or under $5.
That's cool.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, though. Some heat.
What's up, man?
All right, size what? Size 13. 1600. Negotiable?
Huh?
You negotiable on that?
What would you offer?
I mean, StockX is at 1200, so right off the bat, I mean, payout's 957. I'd probably just give you like 980. All good. Appreciate it though. What's going on, man? New or used? All new. Silver toes. You have a price in mind on these? Payout. Let me see. 150. All right. Let me write this down. So 150 for that, and then. You have a price in mind on these?
4 flat.
4 flat. 380. That's payout. 380. All right. Plus 380 plus. Saturn backboards. Into payout.
Yeah.
All right. Size of this, size 12. These are the type of deals I like. I'll buy all these. I'll buy these all day. Payout's 435. We do 430. All right. Cool. So total, I'm at 960 for these. If you wouldn't mind getting them all legit checked and bring them back, I'll give you your cash. Okay. All right, cool. I'll set 960 to the side. I appreciate you, man. What's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan, I'm Adam. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Are they brand new? Used? All right. You have a price in mind on these?
145 maybe. I saw it sold for like 180.
How much did you say?
145.
145. I'd probably be at like 110 on these.
I'm good, man.
All good. Appreciate it though. Thank you.
Actually, yeah, let me get that 110.
You want to do 110?
Yeah.
All right. Here's 100 and 110. Thank you so much. Thank you for waiting in the line as well. Appreciate it. What's going on? I'm doing all right, thank you. Sakai outlet find?
Huh?
Did you find them at the outlets?
Yes, sir.
I did too. I got some of those at the outlets. You have a price in mind on those?
Huh?
You have a price?
I think about 90?
What size are they?
7.5.
7.5. Let me see what they go for. I found the brown pair at the outlet.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Honestly, without like a lid, I'd probably be at 60.
60?
Yeah.
Can you go 70?
Probably not without a lid. And kind of a small size as well, 7.5. But I do 60.
You got the receipt too.
I know, I saw that right there. I do 60 though, man.
I'll do 60.
You do it? All right.
Yeah.
60 bucks, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
How's it going?
How's it going on, man? How you doing today?
Good, good. I'm looking to sell at least a couple pairs, maybe.
Alrighty.
These are the NBA Air Force Ones, Supreme.
Alright.
I already got them authenticated, so.
Cool. Brand new?
They've been worn like once or twice.
Alright. So these had the tag on them or something?
I actually got it, it just
got them off eBay or something?
Yeah, I got them off eBay.
Do you have a price in mind on these?
I was looking for $350.
I don't think I could do that. So I bought a worn pair.
I'm not firm those.
Okay. I think I might be a little far apart on that. Because I bought a used pair at SneakerCon Chicago and it kind of took a while to sell and I only paid $100 for them.
$100?
Yeah. Honestly, I'd probably be, I know kind of low, I'd be at like 120 on these.
120? Okay,
Yeah.
not the pass, but.
All good? Yeah.
These are, I'm not looking for much on these. I'm only looking for like 100 maybe. They're a little beat.
Let me check what these go for. Size 11 red box. Would you do like 60? This is like with a red box, you know. It's starting to yellow.
Yeah. Could you possibly do 70?
I couldn't. 60 would be my most. Oh yeah, with a heel drag too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could do 60.
All right. And then what do we got in here?
These are the Gatorades.
Gatorade ones, the blue ones.
The Blue Lagoons.
All right. You have a price in mind on these?
I was looking for around 300 for them. I'm not firm though.
Yeah, without a box. I think we might be a little too far apart. I'm at like 70 on these.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to pass on those.
All good, man. Let me get you paid for these real quick.
What's up?
Let me get you paid for the mids.
Okay, yeah.
There you go, boss man. I appreciate you waiting in line as well. Thank you. What's going on, man? Brand new? All right.
It's the best condition. I've only won that once when they made these.
All right. You have a price in mind on these?
I'm looking for probably like 220.
What do you do, 140? No. Okay.
Yeah, it's G5 and Oreo 5.
Okay.
Red.
We do 100?
Yeah, do 100.
All right. There you go, man. Thank you for waiting in line as well. How's it going?
Retail on all these, really.
All right, let me check them out. For those who don't know what these go for, it's go for like $400, brand new. It's got these for $100 used, no box, but it's easy, $150, $200 profit on these. So, all right. Are they all the same shoe?
Yeah.
7Y, 6Y, and 2 6Ys and a 7Y. I'd be below retail just right off the bat, just by looking at prices. Whenever it loads, I can tell you. Highest bid's only 40. You do 40? I'm kidding. I'd probably be at like 80 for the 6Ys. And on the 7Y, so 80, I could do 100 on these.
You can do that then.
Do that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You wouldn't mind getting these legit checked, would you?
No, I don't mind.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, just come back.
Yeah, just come back, check. You don't have to wait in the line, just circle around, I'll get you paid that $260.
Okay.
Appreciate it, man.
You only buy DS?
I buy both, new and used.
120 for those. Those are good stuff. 110 for those.
Whoa, you're going too fast. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Those are used, I'll do 110.
All right. You said how much?
110.
110. You do 100? You just do 100?
Yeah, that's fine.
So 120, 100.
These I'll do 275.
Top haze, 8.5. We do 220?
Maybe in the middle at 235.
230?
Yeah. These are mine.
Okay, cool.
200.
I like these a lot. So I'm at 450 for all those, just a FYI. These are used?
Yep.
You said how much again? I'm sorry.
2.
2. Dealing with numbers all day, you know?
Yeah.
What'd you do, like 180?
185.
I don't have 5s. I just do
190.
I would do 180, especially I'm taking these as well.
Okay. Yeah.
180?
Do 180.
All right. Then,
Give me these for the low.
all right.
100.
You're making it easy for me.
I came with a game plan, my man.
Man,
I ain't trying to make it harder.
Thank you, bro.
I ain't trying to make it harder.
Thank you. Blue Lagoon, 40.
Okay.
All right.
I ain't trying to carry shit around.
All right, I'm at 500, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Pleasure doing business.
Thank you, man. What's your name?
Yes, Cam.
Cam, I'm Adam.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for waiting as well.
Look at that.
All right.
Yeah, that got to go.
Thank you. I'm taking any box I can. I'm from Dallas, so I'm trying to ship stuff back, you know?
I see. I'm watching YouTube. I see.
Oh, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
You do good on YouTube. Everybody knows.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I've done that a few times. I'm like, am I really?
No, for real. Real shit. I ain't
Thank
gonna lie to
you.
you.
I like these. You have a price on these?
Highest offer is 275. 275.
All right.
I was looking for.
Okay. Size 10.5. 240s payout. Would you do 220 on them? 220 would go my most. I don't have 5s. I only have 10s.
Come on, Cam's kicks. Come on.
I know. Is that all you guys got?
Yeah. I mean, unless you buy lots.
I am. You mind if I get this man paid real quick?
No, you good, dog. You
Cool. All right. Perfect. Hey, thank you for doing that as well. 200, 220, 240, 260.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, boss. What about 230, 220 point flip?
I probably wouldn't. I know there's a camera and stuff. I know. But I just couldn't, you know, with the demand. I don't know. That was kind of a little weird because there's not much demand for it, but there is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would probably stick at 220 on those. You'll do 220? All right. There's 100, there's 200, and there's 220. Thank you, bro. Yeah, you just put stuff up on here. All right. Got a price in mind on the sesames?
You do 300?
What do you do, retail?
330?
I'd probably just stick at 220 on these.
220?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll do 220.
You do it?
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for waiting in line as well. What's going on?
Show you one at a time.
Yeah. You have any price in mind on these?
The price listed on the bottom of the shoe.
I wouldn't be anywhere near this price with no box. Just older Kobe's for me don't really sell that well, just for me. I know they might, you know, go for some more money. I would be really low if I offered on these, so I don't think we can make a deal, honestly. I'll give you $100.
You do it 150.
I couldn't. They don't have a box. I mean, $100 would be my absolute highest I could do.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Hold on, man. These are mauves? You have a price in mind on these? 240. All right. Size 5.5. What do you do, 220? Do 230? That'd be my highest, 230. You do it? All right. 1, 2, 220, 230. Thank you, bro. How's it going? Are they brand new? Used. You have a price in mind on them? All right. No price at all? I usually just like to go off a price. I'd probably be at like 40 on these. 40?
Yeah, I'll give one.
You do it?
Yeah, they just say my room.
All good, man.
They're like the last one on my DS collection.
Gotcha. There's 20, and then there's 40. Thank you guys. How's it going? You have any prices in mind?
Maybe 100 for this.
All right. Let me check these out first.
All right.
Where'd you get these from?
Goat.
Goat, okay. Can you show me your order on there? I don't know, I'm just seeing a few things off.
Hopefully that's so nice, because I think I have to make it here.
I'd probably pass on these. I'm seeing a few things off on them. Good. I'd probably just pass on these as well. Fake shoes. We don't buy fake shoes over here. All right. Some of these new, used. Both used. You have a price in mind for the Sakai's?
Close to 5.
Might be a little far from that. What'd you do, 350? That's probably the most I could do on them. Okay. You don't see these too often, these human races.
Yeah.
You have a price in mind for these?
7.
Honestly, that's actually a pretty decent price, but I've had a few of the OG human races lately, and they just don't sell too well for me, so I'd probably just pass on them. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. What's going on, man? Good.
How you doing? We got some spins right now.
All right, yeah. There's some Mauves. Oh. No insoles on these? No.
I left them at the crib. Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, all good. Do you have a price in mind for these?
We're trying to do these.
150 or 2.
Okay.
These together would be 300.
I don't think I could do that. I'm kind of low on these because of the no insoles, and that kind of hurts the value. What do you do like? I mean, what would you like for like just these? How much would you do?
I think 150.
I just don't know what they would go for without insoles.
So what you think?
I'm at like 80. 80? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm a little low. I couldn't. Not without the insoles. I couldn't.
They were 350.
Not at least 100?
I couldn't, man. I'm sorry. I can definitely check those out. Yeah. Is that the box for them?
This is the box.
Okay. No extra laces, zip tie.
No extra laces.
Okay. Do you have a price in mind for these?
We was thinking about 1,000.
They are kind of weird.
I would probably just pass on them. How's it going, man?
Good, man. Just waiting in the line for
Are these brand new?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wear those, yeah.
You sure they've been maybe worn once or so? Because they're kind of dirty, kind of maybe worn.
Maybe. I already tried on.
Do you have a price in mind for these? Lot 17.
420.
I haven't bought a worn lot pair yet. Or brand new goes for like around 360. I could buy these for 3 if you do 300.
3?
Yeah.
You see anything else though?
Yeah, I can check everything out. Yeah. Brand new. Price in mind on these?
I really want like 11.
All right. The most I could do on these is 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 on these.
You said 1,000 for the trap though.
Yeah. Brand new?
Yeah.
Right.
Everything else is brand new.
Okay, cool. I could do 500 on the Ama Miniers.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
These off-white 5s.
Yeah.
You have a price in mind on these?
I want about like like 9. You can do 9.
All right. I'll be at 680 on these. I know it's a little far. I know. Yeah.
So what do you think about you should one off order?
I could do these for 300. I could do these for 1,000, and I could do these for 500. Yeah.
So what's that total right there for these 3?
1,800.
You want 1,800?
You wouldn't mind getting these legit checked, right? I know they're kind of expensive.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean,
cool.
that's the line. I got you there.
I'll pay you extra to wait in that line. Right?
Okay, yeah.
I'll throw an extra 20 on top.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. Whenever you get them tagged, you can just come around to this side, and I'll just get you paid. You don't have to wait in the line or again.
I got you there.
Cool. All right. I'll have your 1820 ready, man.
All right, best.
Thank you, bro.
Be right back.
Cool.
I have these. I have a size 9 and 10.
Okay.
These are 10. I have one more.
All right. Brand new? Do you have a price in mind for these? 220. That would be at 190 on these.
190.
Yeah. Payout is 187. I just rounded it up to 190. You'll do it? You have a price in mind for these?
Yeah.
All right.
920.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, bro.
Cool. What do you do? 420?
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
I'll take 5.
No worries. Here's 100. We got 120, 140, 180, 190. Thank you guys for waiting. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So I owe you $18.20. Got an $1,800 cash out. That's a really good deal, especially Travis's, Amon Menier, Off-White Lot Dunks. Those are great shoes that'll melt. That'll sell really quick. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 700. There's 800, 9, 1,000, 17, 18. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate you getting them checked as well. Thank you, bro. How's it going, guys?
So, you said 180 on these earlier, right?
Yeah, they're brand new. Yeah. Want to do it?
I got these braids.
What do you do, 220 on these? That's probably be the most I could do.
How much for both?
400 flat. 400 for both? 400 right there. Thank you, guys. What's going on, man? Some New Balances?
Yes, sir.
Brand new?
Brand new.
You have a price in mind?
They sold for $450 on both.
Really?
Yeah. They only sold in DC.
Oh, I've never had this pair before.
Yeah, they got the DC flag on the back.
They do like city brand ones.
Okay.
DC.
Yeah, I'm looking up. I would give you 300 for them. You do it?
Yeah.
There you go. Thank y'all. What's going on? Both of them used, new?
These are worn ones, and yeah, these are ones.
Okay. Do you have a price in mind on these?
Probably like 250.
Can I see the other one? Are you negotiable?
A little bit.
You might be a little far off on these. What do you do, 160?
60.
Yeah. Probably be the most I could do on these.
Could you do 180?
I probably couldn't. 160 would be my most. You want to check out the Jordan ones? Said more than once? Yeah. You have a price in mind?
I was going to ask you something.
You don't have any price at all? I just like to go off of price.
I really don't.
Honestly, I'd probably just pass on them. Yeah. I appreciate it, yo. Thank you.
Could you do 170 on these?
160. I could do 160. That's my highest.
I'm fast.
All good, man. Thank you, though.
Appreciate you.
What's going on, y'all?
We got World Jordan 1 mids.
All right.
And we got Have a Nice Day, 97.
All right. You have prices in mind?
60.
Okay.
210.
Okay. 210 on those? I'd probably pass on those. I actually sold a. Are they worn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to check them out though?
No, I was about to say I actually bought a worn size 10 like about a few weeks ago, and I couldn't even move them for like 100 on eBay, so I'd probably pass on them. Would you do 50 on these? You're at 60, 50. This is the damaged box as well. All right, 20, 40. That's 50. Thank you, bro. How's it going? Good. I'd pass on these. I don't buy designer shoes.
You don't buy designer?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry. You have a price in mind for these?
Give me like, I'll take like 150.
Mind if I close this real quick? Thanks. Would you do 100 on them?
100?
Yeah. Just because of the gum on the bottom, I'd have to kind of scrape it out with like a knife.
Can't do 150 on?
I couldn't, man.
Come on with it.
You do it? There you go. Yes, sir. This is a big box. I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. I have to ship all this back home, and this will take up so much space in a box that I don't even think I wouldn't want to buy them. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I appreciate it though. How's it going? Yeah, brand new. Do you have prices in mind for all of these?
Huh?
Do you have prices in mind for these?
150.
Let me check. Okay. Would you do 120 on these? You do it? Would you do 200 on the Lightnings?
200.
I know it's below retail. It's just what I've been paying for them.
So if you give me 200 for these, then you gonna buy these too?
Yeah, let me check them out.
That's the only way I'll do 200.
All good.
100.
All right.
Everything, run do it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll do 100.
100 for these too.
All right. What do you do, 80 on these?
Yeah.
You do it? All right. Would you do 90 on these?
90?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do it? All right. Do 130 on these? What's up? 130? So for right now, for everything, I have 520. Prototypes, 10.5. How much were you looking for?
I had to take like retail for these, or I'll just keep them.
Okay. I'll take them for 170 if I can get these for 200. All right, so I have 890 total.
From here, bro?
No, I flew here from Dallas. Yeah, I have to ship all this back home.
Store out there?
I don't. I'm in college. I saw all these online. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I know it says 890. I'll just give you 900. I don't have a $10 bill to count up, so there's 900. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I just followed you on Instagram too.
Appreciate it. I'll give you the follow back. Thank you. You have a price for them?
275, 280.
Will you do 240?
260.
240 would be the most. I'd have to clean them up and get out all the rocks and stuff.
Oh, yeah, 240.
All right, cool. I'll probably just pass on those. 14s don't sell too well for me. 220, 240. Thank you for the 20s, Brandon. Thank you. Thank you for waiting in line. I know it's getting...
No problem, man. They say you are the go-to guy. Now, these were a Christmas gift from my fiance.
Okay.
But I really don't want to sell it, but I have to see what.
Oh man, you can't sell these.
You know what I'm saying?
That's sentimental value.
You know what I mean? Like,
It depends. Yeah, I'm usually just like a little lower on them.
yeah.
Do you have a price in mind on these? I mean, they're kind of worn. It's suede.
Yeah.
It's kind of discolored.
Make that look brand new.
I haven't bought a pair of these today, so I actually might not know.
I'd like to get like 325 on these.
I wouldn't be anywhere near that.
What would you be at about?
I don't want to like lowball you or anything. I'll just leave it at that, you know.
You don't want
I don't want to lowball you, you know.
No, you're not. I'm not going to allow you to do that. I would like to know what you're offering.
All right. I guess a lowball is only if you accept it. I'll see.
That's only if I allow you to. Yeah.
I'd probably want to sell them at 180, so I'd probably offer you 120 on them.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
No worries.
It's all good.
All right, so if you have a price in mind for them?
They resell it for 300. I'll let you get them for 250. StockX minus me.
That's what I would pay for a new pair.
Yeah.
I probably would buy these at 160. I'd sell them at 210 or 220 after I clean them up. I could give you 160. That'd be the most I could do.
What you think?
I think we could sit on them. Like that would be a pair we could sit on.
Sit on it. Say less.
Pass on it.
Yeah.
What about these?
We can sit on these right now. Don't you think?
Whatever you say, bro. You the guru.
Do you have a price in mind? I would say I was going to offer 100. I would sell them at 150 after I clean them up.
Yeah.
So I could do 100 though. I could do 100 if that works.
I'd take $100 for those. What about these?
I'd probably pass on those.
You look like the guy that can refurbish.
I know a thing or two about cleaning shoes. I'm not too big on like restoring, like repainting and stuff like that. I just know how to really clean a shoe, I guess. Go, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all.
I got it for discount.
All right. Got some pollens. How much for the pollens?
What are you gonna give me?
I've been buying brand new men's pairs for 160.
That's fine.
160. B grades.
Yeah.
Okay. They have a price on them.
120?
110. They're B grades, you know.
I'll do like 115.
I don't have any fives.
So 120?
Ah, fine. I'll do 120. All right, I'm gonna pay you real quick.
Yeah. How many pairs you bought today?
I don't even know. I mean, I'm sure it's above 100 at this point. I wasn't supposed to get this many, but you know, it's, you know, why stop buying, right? I mean, it's just a good problem to have at the end of the day, you know? Yeah. It's 200. Do you have change for 100? I'm running out of 10s and 20s. Here, if you have a 20, I'll give you 100. I'll give you an extra 5. Yeah. I'm giving you 280 and Ted is 275 for helping me out.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Got some Sean's?
Yeah.
Size 7. You have a price in mind for these?
Not really.
No? Extra laces, that's good sign. I don't think I've ever bought a size 7 Sean before.
It's hard to come by.
Yeah, I know. I usually base my prices off of GOAT used.
Okay.
Lowest on GOAT is $7.90. I don't know how, like, it seems high for me.
Like I said, just throw a number in there.
Would you do 5? 500 cash?
Let me ask real quick.
Sure.
How about 5?
You will pass on them? No worries.
I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Blue tints, quantums. Are these brand new? 4 and 1. Sorry. You don't have a price in mind for them? No.
What's your thinking?
I probably want to sell these at 200. What do you do? 150?
I can do 180.
150 probably my most on these.
Okay, what about these?
All right. Brand new. Worn. Bariums. I would be at 100 on these.
Yeah, sure.
You do it? All right.
Can you do anything more than 100?
I couldn't. There you go, man. Thank you, sir. All right.
They're used. I was looking about like 280, 270.
I wouldn't be above 2 on them. Is that something that you're interested in? I'll probably be at like 180 on these.
Would you do 2 even?
I couldn't. Just with the heel drag and stuff. 180 would probably be my most on these.
Alright, that's cool.
You do it? All right.
I was looking for like 60 for these.
Okay.
Mids. I know not a lot of people buy them.
I think mids are cool. I like them. What you do, 40?
Would you do 50?
Yeah. Yeah, 100, 200, 220, 230. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's currently 9 o'clock at night. I got here at 7 in the morning to get my vendor table. There's no excuse. If I can do it, I'm only 21 years old. If I can do this, you can definitely do it. And so it's a bunch of hard work. I mean, the next few days, this will be me posting shoes, listing shoes, cleaning shoes. It's gonna be a whole lot of work, guys, but trust me, it's worth it if you're trying to resell shoes. If you guys do enjoy, leave a like on the video. That's all I ask. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.